Hey y'all, today we're going to do another project and we're going to do this simple card and a matching gift card holder. This set comes from the annual catalog, the Be Merry Suite, and I cased this card here and I noticed beside it there was a little gift box, and in the holiday catalog they have the mini pizza boxes that are gift cards or 3x3 note cards. So I decided we would do this card and do a pizza box from this. I used this paper for my card here, but I'm out of it. So we're gonna maybe do this in a little bit different design, but same concept, and use the same stamp set. I am using the Merry Mistletoe stamp set, the Be Merry paper, the mini pizza box, cherry cobbler stitch ribbon, the new little wreaths that they have in the holiday catalog. No, these are in the annual catalog. The two for and from is from the Merry Labels stamp set. And we punched that out with the Everyday Label punch. So what you will need is your regular card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And actually I did have a piece of that left, so we'll start with that. We're going to do our stamping first. So we're going to stamp this designer series paper, and we're going to start with our sentiment, which is this one, this good size Be Merry stamp, and we're going to use Real Red stamping pad, and we're just going to ink this up. This is an old style stamp set that I re-inked, and it takes a little bit time to, and these are on red rubber, so you want to be real careful and not press too hard or you'll get the outline. So I just let it sit there and just gently press just a little bit and let the ink soak into the paper. And then our next, we're going to use some garden green. To do our trees. And as you noticed, some of the trees are darker and some of them are lighter. Again, we're going to do first stamp and then second generation stamp. And again, don't see how that outline is. You don't want to press real hard or you'll get that outline like I did on this one. So stamp it once and then use your second generation and stamp it again. We're going to go up here and there, here, here, second, and you can even do a third. And that's our card front. Put this back up. And we're just going to do our ribbon, which is this cherry cobbler stitch ribbon. And we're going to use our bow maker because I don't do very well making bows. So I need a little help. So just cut a piece off. And I got this off of eBay. There's a guy selling these on eBay. Really cheap. Gives you instructions on how to use it. And he's got very fast shipping. And then we're going to lay this on the side and see how that one is turned. So we're just going to twist it till it's the correct way. And then we're just going to attach it to the back with some snail. Oh, wrong side. And just figure out where you want your bow to lay. And then just trim up your excess. That one got turned again. Yep, it got turned again. So just make sure it's turned in the direction you want it. And we're going to put glue dots on that bow to get it to lay the way we want it. So we're not going to stress about it right now. And take our card front, make sure it's nice and straight. That's going to work just perfect. And just adhere your card front to your card base. And line it up. And use some glue dots to fasten your bow down, and then you can straighten it, fluff it, and you can use as many of these as you want, however you feel like your ribbon and bow is laying the way you want it to. And just smooth it out. So there's basically your card. It's done. Now we are going to put a card in the middle on the inside. And we're going to use this stamp set, wishing you and your loved ones a joyful Christmas and a Happy New Year. We have that already mounted on a block. And got to remind myself what color I used. I used red. Real red. Wishing you should be on this side, so when you place it, it should be on your left. I always have to double check because I'm really bad for stamping stuff upside down. And then you just want to center it or just place it where you want it to be. Gently press. Let it sit there for a minute. Let the paper soak up the ink. And then we're going to use the Christmas trees again in garden green. And do that same second generation, just like that. And we're going to put it inside our card. Use some snail. And just center it and press. And if you just wanted to do this card all by itself, you have a perfect card to send to someone. Okay, so to do the pizza boxes, they come in a pack of 8, and the shiny side goes on the inside. So I go through and just go ahead and bend all my score lines so they're easy to put together. Just like that. Put these in, bend those. Put these in, put the front flap in, and it should click into place. And fold your top over. And a gift card fits perfectly inside this box, just like that. So your box is already assembled for you. Now we're going to do a belly band, what we call a belly band. And I don't have any more of that paper, so we're going to use this green. And you're going to need 3 by 9.5. So we'll trim this 3. And I love this Stampin' Up trimmer. I have many trimmers, and this one is my favorite. And we're going to do 9.5. And take your box and just make sure everything fits just like so. And we just need a little bit of glue on this under edge, and we're going to put the seam on the bottom so it's not seen. And I just do the very edge, and then you can just get that off your mat with your finger. So turn your box over, line your belly band up, and press. And then I just finger press these side seams just like that, and then just put it how you want it. And the next thing we're going to do is stamp our for and from. And I used Merry Little Labels, and it's right there. Get a scrap piece of white cardstock. And we're going to do real red again. And again, you want to make sure you orient this the correct way. And just stamp, lightly press. Let the ink soak into the paper. And use our everyday label punch. And you just center it. And punch. And there's your label. So the next thing we're going to do is take some more of our cherry cobbler stitched ribbon, and we need enough to go around and tie a bow. And I'll show you how I did this without using the bow maker. This is the only way I know how to tie bows, is you take your finger and just tie a light knot around your finger. Okay, and then just get it off your finger. Easier said than done. And again, you want to make sure your crosses are, your X's are exactly where you want them showing up. And we're going to use just glue dots for this one to adhere it to the back of your belly band. That way when they slip it all off, it will come off in the belly band. And then take your other side, and we can trim this up a little bit. Use another glue dot. And just trim off your little scragglies. Press it. And there you have your bow. Now, this is pretty cool. You just cut this in half. And you just pull it real good and taut. And then you can just twist to have your X's facing up. And you can trim it. I think it looks pretty good just like that. Use another glue dot for your tag. Put your tag on there. And you can use glue dots for this little wreath. So I put one at the top and one at the bottom. And just press. And then you can fluff it, make it look, because it's been packaged. So that needs to be fluffed like that one. I had already fluffed that one. And here are the package of wreaths you get. They are called boxwood wreath embellishments, and you get 12 of them in there. This is how the pizza boxes come packaged. You get 8. They're called mini pizza boxes. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed this quick card and gift box combination. Looks pretty good. I'm getting excited. Christmas is really close. So, I hope y'all enjoyed my video. And again, I hope you like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to make something out of the stamp sets that I have and see how you can make these projects for Christmas. Thank you. Bye.